power on. Hello. I have just reactivated you out of stasis mode. It might take a moment for your full neural programming to complete. You've had a bit of damage to your neural cortex and your biochip, so I'll have to be doing some repairs on that today before you're able to complete your mission under the Zeus programming. This shouldn't take long, and we should have you back to your perfect self very soon. Alright, so first let me just go ahead and run diagnostics so that I'm aware of any repairs that we need to initiate today. Perfect. Alright. Please focus right here. Good. Diagnostic test running. Okay, perfect. Diagnostic test complete. Now let me go ahead and take a look at what we're working with. Okay, so right behind me, you're going to see a holographic display that will show you the results that I'm looking at right now so that you can do your own analysis as well and make notes in your neural database to assure that your security system will install and activate some basic protocols, right? These are just the basic upgrades and updates that your software should initiate after it understands the algorithmic abnormalities that occurred recently, causing this damage to your system, and you're causing your overall temperature to mainframe to shut down when you overheated, correct? Alright, I'm going to have to remove your biochip based here where I see that a possible malware was attached. This could have occurred on your last covert mission. Right, well, these hackers do have the means to put you into stasis mode and wipe your memory in order to put this malware into your biochip for means of malicious purpose, of course, whether it be against the mission itself, the Apollo Corporation, or if it's just merely from a competitive angle. We're not sure, but I am going to have to now clean out your biochip and add some security protocols to it so that you may begin to operate efficiently. Alright, so go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to have to remove it from the back of your neck. If you can just turn here. Okay. So press right there. Let's eject. Okay. So you will go into a temporary sleep mode while I remove the biochip, since you won't be at full neural capacity, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead now then and eject here and remove that. Okay, perfect. You should still have your basic operating mode on. Okay, perfect. So, let's see what we're working with here. Seems that they have just run a diagnostic on this. Okay. Alright, I can see now that there is a very almost microscopic nanoparticle that was installed right below this outer layer here. And this is what caused your system to overheat and shut down, and why you were having the issues with your sensors and overall functions. So, in order to remove this, I am going to have to use this laser device that is going to essentially disintegrate the nanoparticle malware without actually doing any damage to your biochip here. Alright. So I know you're in somewhat of a sleep mode right now, so just allow yourself to completely disengage. You do not need to be in active mode at all at the moment. Okay. This is going to magnetically send a charge here that will begin to target the nanite malware and slowly but surely disengage and disintegrate this disruption to your cyberware. Okay. Just a moment. Analyze. Okay. It has worked to remove this nanite malware, so I'm going to now put in your biochip and get you back up and running, okay? Okay, here we go. And slide right in. Okay. Alrighty. So just give that a moment, and all of your faculties should be recalibrating and functioning at their normal speed before this took place, okay? Next, what I'm going to do is check that this update update to your biochip has worked, and that we are no longer seeing any type of interference to your system, okay? So once again, just go ahead and focus right here. Perfect. Okay, very good. It's all cleared. I'm sure you're relieved for that, to get back into your mission that you were initially on. Well, you are doing a great service to this corporation, and we want to make sure that you are protected and not under any type of attack like this again. So we are going to be raising security protocols to make sure that this type of cyber attack does not occur. However, in order to do that, I'm going to have to retrieve some information from your memory bank, right? Because you were unable to disclose how this attack to your cyberware occurred. So I'm going to have to go deep into your synthetic brain and retrieve the memory myself. Alright? It's going to be perfectly painless, I assure you. So let me go ahead and just activate this part of your mind so that I may begin to do the retrieval process. Perfect. And here, I need access cerebral. Rainy. See. I need you to focus on this device. It is going to activate and begin to run a sort of mind wipe on you and mind retrieval. So we're going to access your memories from the past 3-week period during which this disruption occurred, okay? Perfect. It is going to connect to your neural network and disable some of the psychological protections that were put in place for you to function in your recent mission, okay? So, here we go. And right now, good. So just focus on that. Perfect. Just a moment there. Okay, sequence complete. Go ahead and take a look here now, okay? So this will just take a moment as I kind of look through the backlog of your recent memories using a DATIC algorithmic sequencing program to target any blocks in your memory or anytime you are put into stasis mode while you were not here at the facility. Okay? Perfect. As I am connected to your neural network at the moment, once I retrieve these memories that were wiped, you should be able to have access to them fully again as well. So you will no longer have those gaps in your memory and the brain fog and whatnot attributed to that. Right. Okay. We are almost complete. All right. This was on April 24th, 2067. It looks like at approximately from 3:02 p.m. until 5:02 p.m. We should now be able to access your surveillance systems and see who the culprit was. I will then be sending this memory files to Apollo headquarters so that they may make necessary means to find this culprit and make sure that they are never able to do this again. Alright. Should be seeing the data files as well. Okay. Right, I see now, yes, looks like they put you into stasis mode by legally activating the biochip, and that then here they are doing the work. I'm gonna go in and have their facial metrics analyzed so we can determine who they are. Okay. It's just taking a moment. Right, iris scan complete, and we have the profile here. It says their name is Red X. I assume this is some kind of right. And oh, look at that. They are part of the covert operation known as SO-89. They are under the nefarious mission to destroy androids such as yourself, as they believe you are a threat to their own robotic systems that they've devised. Well, this was a sabotage mission, it appears. And I am now sending all of this information to headquarters, and also initiating further security protocols so that if for any chance, unfortunately, you come across these culprits, that they will not be able at this time to so easily access your biochip and install any type of malware to it or do any other damage to you. Right? What I'm going to do is update your system so that you can sense when a possible enemy is approaching. You can tell this by reading such things as their heartbeat, by seeing some of their pupillary reaction, and also just being able to do the facial recognition and see if they come up in the system as a possible threat. Right? They might have been able to bypass this before because we didn't make the necessary upgrades, but I'm doing that now for you, okay? Let's see. Can you please let me know if those security measures have been upgraded in your neural cortex? Okay. Sequencing is at 75%. So that will be finished very shortly. Now I'm going to do a final diagnostic test to make sure that there are no other issues detected since we just did those upgrades, okay? So I want you to just go ahead and actually focus right here this time. Thank you. Alright, scan complete, no issues have been detected, and your new security protocols have updated to your system quite well. Okay, so I do apologize for this inconvenience, but you should be completely functioning now and able to return to your initial mission. Correct. Were there any other updates that you feel like you needed to your system today? Okay. And let's just go ahead and check that overall temperature. All right. So I'm just going to run over here and check the temperature. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Nope. Perfect temperature there. You shouldn't be overheating anytime soon. All right. Just make sure not to overextend yourself and to recharge every night. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, I hope you are feeling much better now. And come back soon for your weekly checkup then, okay? Happy to see you then.